How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? This is episode 122 of Melody Friday. It's a special Saturday edition. Sincere apologies for all the trouble we've been having here in our recent venues. We're trying to go ahead and explore some different ideas so we can go and bring you the best and worst of Melody Friday. This episode would be Houston Dynamo taking on the Seattle Sounders. It's leg one of the MLS Cup playoffs. Western Conference Finals. The Seattle Sounders have the home field advantage, but they'll start away. There's always an away advantage. So we'll see where it pops up here on episode 122 of Melody Friday. Welcome to BBVA Compass Stadium, Stadio Classico, here on episode 122 of Melody Friday. Thank you for tuning in and watching the special edition leg one of the Seattle Sounders taking on Houston Dynamo. Leg one of the Western Conference Finals. Here's how they stacked up here in the final Western Conference table. Houston Dynamo eliminating Portland Timbers last round. The Seattle Sounders eliminating Vancouver Whitecaps in the last round. They're starting 11 for the Houston Dynamo. Now, there is no way for me to change the settings for the Houston Dynamo, so we're going to go ahead and even though that it's the live rosters are up to date, we're still going to make a shift over and we'll make sure everyone is safe. So the Seattle Sounders lineup also that you're seeing here on your screen, you're starting 11. Of course, it's not going to be the same one because Jordan Morris is still out with an injury. And of course, Victor Rodriguez will be coming in. Benson would be on the lineup for Alonso. You know the drill. So as we get to prepare, it's the Houston Dynamo taking on the reigning, defending, undisputed MLS Cup champions.
Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the match.
Thank you. And yes, you all enjoy the match at home as well, even though there's a slight delay. We sincerely apologize, but hey, Jefferson Rodford will be the one officiating this match. We're here, good to go. We are here, bringing this exclusively on YouTube. And we're just waiting for the... And we are underway here on episode 122 of Melody Friday between the Seattle Sounders and the Houston Dynamo, leg one of the Western Conference MLS Cup playoffs. Clint Dempsey. Nice feed to Will Brewer, lets it fly, but it got saved. Morris is going to cross it back in the box. Clark is there. Dempsey picks up the loose ball. Still being shuffled around. Machado, poor clearance. Liddell gets a foot in. It's a quick start in the first 5 minutes here in MLS Cup playoffs. Houston so far riding high. World Series champs. Got the Rockets coming in. Comes Dempsey. Dempsey with an open space. He's going to have to pass it back to Will Byrne. Will Byrne had a shot. Just missed it though. Man, what type of story would that have been? Will Byrne, of course, a former Houston Dynamo player, said he wanted to go somewhere where he had a chance to win MLS Cup. Well, he chose the right club in the Seattle Sounders. Not only do they always have a chance, this is their 10th year to go to the MLS Cup playoffs. 9th year of going to the MLS Cup playoffs. They're reigning MLS Cup champs. As the ball gets poked out, it's going to be a goal kick. Take a look at that one more time. Look at the backheel pass. Willis makes the nice save. Everyone was ready for Dempsey, wondering what he was going to do. He had 3 players, including the goalkeeper, on him.
Attention, Gordon Hodgson.
Here he comes. The Sounders. Off the header. Dempsey now. Looks like he sees Ladero coming in. Ladero! Nicely done! That's a fly, but another save by Willis! The speedster Nicolas Ladero was thinking he could beat the goalkeeper. But no dice. And it's another corner for the Seattle Sounders. The crowd chanting, "Who are you, Ladero?" Trying to feed out of the box, but it's punched out by Willis. Ozzy Alonso waiting for it, but Ellis keeps away from it. Marshall is trying to make a play on it. Ellis shakes him off. Finds keeper Torre. No, Chad Marshall intercepts the pass, trying to recover the mishap that he had. And here we go the other way now. Dempsey saw Morris, but Beasley had to come back for it. Interruptions there, Kyoto. The play's down. Ladero. The speedster had too many orange jerseys right in front of him, so he had to slow down, waiting for his compadre. He's coming to Dempsey. To Jovan Jones. Another cross in, ready for the header, but no dice. Nicely defended by the Dynamo. Cleared out, but only goes as far as rolled on. Dempsey turns away from his defender. Goes up against Dempsey. No! Takes a shot. Another save by Willis. That's his third save of the match. Ladero trying to measure up the corner. See where it goes. Trying to find Roman Torres, but no dice. Roldan. To the Panamanian Roman Torres. Jordan Morris. This is Jovan Jones. Jovan Jones crossing it in. Nothing there. Will Bruin still battling for Ladero! Ladero off the rebound. There's the header. Will Bruin trying to make a play. Trying to clear it out. Actually was the back line. I thought that was a shot. The poor clearance allows Ladero's left foot to strike the ball and find the back of the net. DeMarcus Beasley knowing that he made a mistake there with a poor clearance. And it's in. Seattle Sounders taking a 1-goal lead here in the first half. Not only that, but they have the ever illustrious away goal. The away goal is very important here. One of the keys of the match that I was thinking for the Houston Dynamo is Stefan Fry has his first action here in the game. The Dynamo had to have drawn, but not only draw, if they were going to draw, do it 0-0. Miller Darrow was trying to get the pass, but can't quite make it in. They had to at least get, if they were going to draw 0-0. But if not, they had to win the game. Seattle has scored an away goal. They have to win this game. They being Houston Dynamo. Jordan Morris. He's trying to find Will Bruin! That's 2 goals already for the Seattle Sounders. Jordan Morris looking up, trying to cross it in. But when you have two players in the box like that, the unmarked guy will be the one that will most definitely take the shot.
Seattle Sounders goal. Number 7.
That's already 2 goals for the Seattle Sounders. 2 away goals, so they're very comfortable here. Reminiscent of their matchup against. Hold on a minute here. Alex goes for goal, but it goes off and wide. This is very reminiscent for the Seattle Sounders, who last year took dominance in their away game. All they had to do was keep pace with their opponent. I think it was against FC Dallas. Dempsey trying to pass it. Whistle blown for a foul. It's going to be a Seattle free kick. Sean Marshall will take it. Seattle Sounders have won an MLS Cup. Okay, this is dispossessed Dempsey. Nice tackle done. It's out for a Seattle throw. You can hear the crowd here at BBVA Compass Stadium growing impatient. Roll on to Jovan Jones. Finds Dempsey. Jordan Morris down the sideline. Well, Bruin gets called for the offside. The MLS Cup playoffs presented by Audi here exclusively on Melody Friday. Thank you for tuning in and watching. You're watching episode 122, a special Saturday edition of Melody Friday. Once again, I apologize for all the technical difficulties we've been having in recent weeks. With the shift of the Project Scorpio, it's been kind of hard to get a foot on the ground. Speaking of foot on the ground, the Seattle Sounders have the foot on the pedal. They are up 2-0 here in the first leg as we have 4 minutes of added stoppage time of the first half. 2 away goals. That's the tiebreaker. Unless Houston scores 2 goals up in Seattle, they might not have anything. Dempsey was going to go for a quick pass, but nothing. Such a heavy touch. And the ref blows his whistle. And here come the boos down BBVA Compass Stadium for the Dynamo. Coming a bit anxious though. Seattle Sounders have the current lead 2-0 here. Leg 1 of the MLS Cup Playoffs Western Conference Finals. 45 down, 45 to go here on leg 1. And there's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. 2-0 is the current scoreline here in leg 1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and watching episode 122 of Mail It In Friday. The Seattle Sounders taking on the Houston Dynamo here in this first leg of the MLS Cup playoffs. Let's go ahead and start the second half of this match. I almost tied up my tongue there, but I didn't. Let's resume. And we are on the way for the second half. LeCrow trying to feed into Will Bruin, but nothing there. Oh, I don't know what happened there, but it's going to be a Houston Dynamo throw-in. It's on the bottom of the screen on warm-up. It looks like the backup goalkeeper is warming up. I wonder what injury. We haven't seen any disclosure of injury there. Beasley taking a shot in right there. Cuba Torres was trying to cross it in, but Ozzy Alonso's there. LeCrow passing it to LeCrow, and then Will Bruin. LeCrow takes a long distance shot. Willis just lets it go. This is leg 1 of the MLS Cup playoffs. Houston making a decent push. Seattle making an unbelievable run. Oh, my bad. This is why it was important for Houston Dynamo to make sure it was going to be a draw, to make it 0-0, because Seattle is unstoppable up in the Sounders are unstoppable up in Seattle. They haven't conceded a goal in quite a while, but they are in launching a fury of goals like they are right here. Willis makes the save from a Clint Dempsey shot. Poor pass. That's the Dynamo's game, the whole match. Machado was trying to find AJ De La Garza, but that's far and out. And here come the boos. Very, very terrible game Dynamo's been having this leg 1. They need to shake off the cobwebs, because I was saying earlier, Seattle has been very unstoppable up at their place at CenturyLink. You do not want to go toe-to-toe with them, especially in such a dangerous environment. Jordan Moore is trying to sneak into the back line. Very poor clearance by Clark. Will Bruin lets it fly! Willis makes a stop. Beasley trying to make the recover. Cabezas. To De La Garza. Clark. Roldan is just going to end up crossing it over. Let the ball roll. Beasley recovers. Dempsey trying to make a stop, but he's able to make an effort here. Kyoto trying to strip the ball away from Roman Torres, but Torres is tough. Will Bruin, heavy touch, just lets it roll. Will it be their own goal kick? And here we have a sub here for the Houston Dynamo. Tomas Martinez will be coming in for Alex. We'll see how that plays out. Kyoto. From Torres. Torres now! France Kyoto! Jose Alonso makes a stop. Trying to clear it out. Will Bruin doing the same. Ball just rolls on over to Willis as we approach minute 77. We will have an episode of Melon and Friday next week. Next week, it being Thanksgiving after Friday after Thanksgiving. As Voldon takes a shot on over. Willis just lets it roll.
Substitution for Houston Dynamo. Coming off the pitch.
Eric Alexander will be coming on for Juan Cabezas. I know I haven't been calling some of the matches. We've been switching on things over to Scorpio, making sure you guys get the best episodes of Melon on Friday on this channel. Cleared out. Will Bruin to Ladero. Moore's just going to chip it on over. We're almost done with his first leg.